What is up, guys, and welcome back to Road to Glory Career Mode with Sheffield United, episode number 37. Today, first up, we've got Sheffield Derby. Now, recently when I've played Sheffield Wednesday, I haven't really done very well. I remember I played them a few times in League One. We did quite well against them then. It's just since we've got into the Championship and actually the Premier League, I don't think we've beat them since League One. So, I was hoping to kind of get them back on track. Obviously, they've made a few adjustments to the side, made a few new signings. And to be fair, it kind of worked for them because actually in the 10th minute or the 11th minute, they'd actually gone to the lead. And as you see, crossed the ball in. I think it was Reach, crossed it back in and forced the areas on the end of it and made it 1-0. So a very frustrating start because actually I know I didn't show you kind of the league table, but at the start of this episode we was joint top with Arsenal. We did have a game in hand over them, so it meant if we'd have won or drawn this, we'd have gone back above them. But the frustrating thing is that we was losing, and it was very frustrating because it was even worse that it was against bloody Sheffield Wednesday, our city rival. But anyway, it actually got even worse in the 25th minute because they've got another ball in, and on this FIFA, if you know, there's just no marking at all. The defence, for some reason, when players run into the box, just don't want to pick people up. And this guy, I'll try his name when I see it, but it was just unmarked. It was so frustrating. It really was. Hinter, I think that's how you say his name. I'm really not sure. But anyway, he made it 2-0. And it could have got even worse, to be fair. But obviously, he screwed that chance up. And then it was half-time. So, just a really bad half. Especially, we was at home as well, which was even worse. We was getting beaten. The thing is with Sheffield Wednesday, they're actually in the relegation spot and they might be getting relegated. And the thing is, at the moment, this is the second to last episode of Season 3 of our first season in the Premier League. And we don't want to be messing up at this point. Now, I've gone into this season, obviously, at the start, thinking, right, if we can probably get top 10, I'll be very happy. And obviously, we've done really, really well. We've just, overachieved our expectations so much. And it's come to the point where I'm thinking, I want to win the league now. A few weeks ago, kind of in FIFA terms, I didn't want to win the league. I thought, right, we'll get Champions League and I'll accept that. I don't want to win the league because the thing is, the expectations next season was also to win the league as well. But, it's going to be harder, I think, next season because, I just don't know what players to bring in because this squad is just playing quite good at the moment and I really don't know what positions to upgrade. So, I was thinking at first, I don't want to win the league, but it's got to the stage now where we've only got 5 games left, including this one against Liverpool, and we could possibly win the league. We are kind of leading the race, I'd say. But anyway, as you see, it is 0-0 at half-time. This was a bit of a crap game, to be fair. There was a few chances, don't get me wrong, but, Liverpool, I thought, had the more clear cut. I mean, they hit the post twice. But, like I say, the two goalkeepers were playing quite well. And, we would just want taking our chances to see Lookman here. He should have scored there, but in the end, Carrier saves. But that was the game, actually. It ended 0-0. Like I said, not the most entertaining. There weren't any goals, but, what can you do sometimes when chances aren't taken? The thing is, Liverpool, you could argue, we were both quite even. It's just Liverpool did have I'd say, more clear-cut chances. Like I said, they did hit the post twice. There was a bit more threatening in the first half, but I thought I equalled it out in the second. But I thought in the end, the draw was probably a fair result, really. But the thing is, you get a point against Liverpool if you're even at home or away, and you'll accept that. So, that result was kind of good. But anyway, we played Sunderland next and at the Stadium of Light, and they actually started off really, really good. They came out of the blocks really fast, putting pressure on us, creating chances, and then actually go and take the lead in centre for a minute. As you see, their centre-back, I don't know if he's on loan from Chelsea or if they actually bought him, but Gilabodje puts them 1-0 up with a good left-footed strike there. I was a bit frustrated when I was first watching it, thinking, how did that go in? Because I thought Roberts could have maybe blocked it. You'll see here on the replay, it was very, very close to him, but either way, it was quite a good finish, to be fair, off the post. Ramsdale had no chance, and he gets his goal for himself for the season. But again, Sunderland will come down, have another chance here. I mean, they hit the post. I mean, I was very lucky to not be 3-0 down at half-time, actually. But went into the second half just losing 1-0. And, I was feeling quite good, to be fair. Second half, I know they want a chance until the 70th minute, kind of, where we actually scored with Dembele, who did really well. But second half, we had a lot of the ball. We was playing it a lot around their box. They were just defending really well, and I couldn't really create anything. But finally, like I said, in the 70th minute. Dembele gets a ball, he takes on a few players, cuts back in, and scores himself another goal for him season. So, you know, he's doing very well so far. Very happy that I've brought him in, and, you know, he's been doing really, really good. But anyway, 90th minute, and we do the comeback, don't we, guys? We make it 2-1. 90th minute, bloody Matt Phillips. Now, Antonio is injured at the moment, and we haven't played with him for about 5 games now. And, you know, I can kind of tell, to be fair. I know we've done very well in this game to come from 2-1 behind. Sorry, from 1-0 behind to make it 2-1. But, you know, Antonio, he's such a vital part to this team, and he's such an engine down that right-hand side, and I am missing him a bit. So, you know, these final games in the season, it's going to decide whether we're going to win the league or not. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please like button, subscribe if you are new, and guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace!